Welcome to our tutorial about the Spline tool. First, let's begin by creating a line. Now let's select the Spline tool. I'm going to create a 5-point spline. You just left-click where you want to drop the points, right-click, Create, and right-click and Done. Here's my 5-point spline. You can grab any spline point and move it to adjust the shape of the spline. You can also insert spline points, right-click, Insert Point. Modifying the spline is very easy after you've created it. When you're finished, simply right-click and select Done. You can grab and drag your new point into any position where you want it to be. You can delete points by selecting any point and then pressing the Delete key on the keyboard. The position of any point used in a spline can be dimensioned. OK. Right-click, Vertical. And OK. In principle, a spline can't be dimensioned. Usually only endpoints and vertices can have dimensions attached to them. However, being able to dimension the points of a spline is obviously very convenient. Autodesk Inventor provides additional tools for modifying spline curvature. Let's right-click and select Done. Now let's right-click on the point again, select Bow Tie, and then Handle. I'm able to grab this handle, and I simply move it to adjust the curvature of the spline. After you've adjusted the curvature, you can then dimension the handle. The handle has to be visible. Click on the dimension. Select the handle. Let's enter 1 and click OK. I can also dimension the angle. Let's say 30 degrees here. OK. The UL here stands for unitless. This means it's not a dimension value. We can remove the handle. First, let's select Done. Now right-click again, Bow Tie, and unselect Handle. Let's right-click again, back to Bow Tie, and select Curvature. And let's adjust it. This option adjusts the curvature at a selected point, and it affects the entire spline. OK, let's deselect this option, right-click, Bow Tie, and unselect Curvature. The last option here is Flat. This option holds the selected area on a spline flat. Once again, while the handle is visible, it can be dimensioned and it can be anchored. OK. This concludes our basic overview of the Spline tool.